one big over has come off the Ranchi batting lineup so far. That would be somewhere around 13 or 14 runs. That's the only big over so far from Ranchi Raiders. And 3 early wickets, 5 wickets in it, the favorite of many. Come on, 6 wickets so far in his 3 matches, and best is 5 for City. And what an economy rate of 3.57. Brilliant bowling from this very young man, Harshdeep Gautam. Can he do that magic? Can he repeat it one more time? Can he do that for his team? The 5 wicket magic spell. After that 5 wicket spell, he is one of the indispensable parts of Dumkar Daredevils. Since then, he has been going on playing every match for Dumkar Daredevils. I'm sure if you perform like this, you will definitely get a chance to perform. If you are consistent with your performance, that's the key. Water will become an integral part of your lineup. And he has a very good economy rate. That is very impressive actually. So just 1 run coming off so far. And Ranchi has started to feel on that pressure. Into the 12th over, just 71 runs on the board.
That ball from Harshdev, a slightly short batsman, have enough time to go back and play it down to short mid-wicket for a single. So now Pankaj is on a strike, batting on 19. Aryaman is on 26. It's 72 for 3. And lofted, getting it right in the bat, over the boundary. So 6 runs resulting. The ball just clearing the boundary. So 6 runs, very important runs by Pankaj. He moves on to 25 or 15 balls. Look at it. Hitting down towards the deep mid-wicket. And the player had to go out to take that catch in between. The next ball has been played down for a single on the onside. So after 12 overs, his score is 79 for 3 for the batsman. (79 for 3) after 12 overs. Batsman not out. 26 to Pankaj Kumar, and Aryaman right from the beginning. He's also on 23. The wickets falling in between. Satendra out LBW. Istakar 1. Shikhar Mohan run out for 2, and Aditya Singh was bowled by Ronnie for 80. Trying to hook and not well connected also by the batsman. The ball falling just short of the mid-on fielder. Slightly differs. In fact, he was on the boundary line trying to take a catch. Coming in very quickly, the ball falling short of him. Look at his effort. It dived in under the catch. The ball falling short. 81 for 3 now. Pankaj with that 2 runs is on 28. Supriyo none for 9 in his second over, and that ball slightly slow ball, but good throw, and had the stumps uprooted, but the batsman was well held. Just played it gently to fine leg and went for a run. well completed. Runs are coming now. 82 for 3 after 12.2 overs. I think if these two can get going till the last, anything between 140 and above is expected. Short of a lane, chopped down to short mid-wicket. Ball not getting up that much, but the second ball of the over was a leg by. In fact, taking the outer edge of the bats, ran down to a short fine leg where the batsman were able to take one leg by. That was in the second ball of the over. We are live now with Supriyo in. Offside, driven. It was away from the body, but he connected it all right, beating the fielder at short cover for 2 runs. 2 more runs to the total. Supriyo none for 11 of 1.4 overs. Harriman is on a strike now. Batting on 28 of 35. He has become the mainstay of the batting. He started when the innings started, opening the innings. He's still there, batting very well. They've got to keep his wicket intact. And over pitch, driven beautifully down to long on for a single all along the carpet. Now it is Pankaj to take a strike on 28. Slightly slower, played very well, but there was no second run in that stroke. The ball was fielded well in the point region, so that's the end of the over. And 1 for 14 for 24 for Istagar and Saurabh Sekhar, none for 11 in 3 overs.
That's the end of the 13th over, and we are into our 14th over. Harshdeep Gautam will bowl his second over. That's lofted high and massive. Biggie. What a shot. Huge that was. Searching for the ball there. Huge by Pankaj Kumar. What a shot. Look how massive that is. Just out of the arena, and massive six from the bat of the skipper. 20 balls and 35 runs coming off it. He is doing very well today. Some runs have come off his bat, and very crucial runs. So, stabilizing the innings here, the skipper for Ranchi Raiders. 93 for 3 in 13.2 overs. I think they will be able to get 140 plus from here.
If these two stay, I think in the meanwhile, ball has been hit for 4 runs. Very good batting on the part of both these batsmen. Look at it, the stroke playing intentionally high over extra cover head for 4. Ball dropping just inside the boundary. Left arm has been a bowling shot and has been pulled round, but only 1 run. So already 12 runs have come in this over of the 4 balls that Hasdev has bowled. Now things are now back in Ranchi's way from outside the off stump, pulling the ball. That one came in sharply. The batsman was in some sort of trouble. The ball cut back sharply to hit the fingers. Luckily, he is not severely injured, but he is writhing his hand with pain. Well played down the wicket. And his bowler is also bowling well. He's keeping
This is the first time he's been here away for so many runs as they've got him. Otherwise, this is his 3rd match and this is his first over he's been hit so much.
So he's a very accurate bowler. And one more thing about Ariman Sen is batting really well. 34 of 38 balls. Pankaj 36 of 23 balls only. And the partnership of 54 of 38 balls. Very good going for Ranchi. This is what one expected from them. If they have to qualify, they will have to score more than 160 runs to give your opponent a target 8 runs per over at least.
Anything over 160 should be okay on this pitch. Will not be easy for Dumka to chase down the target. And it is not about Dumka winning this match. It is about Ranchi because it is a do or die situation for them. If they lose this match from anywhere, they're out of the playoffs and Singhum will qualify. They have to win this match. And good fielding there.
In fact, the ball taking the outer edge of the bat, running towards the short 3rd man. The ball lobbed in the air, but luckily there was no field in the slip. Played to extra cover for a run. That's what I'm telling you. 2nd run there, the batsman was trying to take the 2nd run. Looking at your partner, you say he's not looking at you at all. You are trying to get that 2nd run. Why at all should you do that? These are the minor points.
100 comes up for Ranchi in 14.3 overs. So, a fair performance by Ranchi today. Not big in trouble. But still, they need another 60 to 70 runs on the board in another 6 overs. So at least 10 runs should come off every over from here.
That ball was short outside the off stump, but trying to square cut. He backed away from the ball, taking his right foot towards the leg stump. Instead, that should have gone to the off stump. Oh, very, very lucky for the batsman. There was a clear-cut stumping run-out chance. So wicket-keeper failed to gather the ball. That allowed the batsman to go for a bye. Or got to see, look at it. Oh, he hits it down, the next ball down to mid-off for a single. Wide that was, and the batsman trying to square cut and backing away instead of taking his right foot towards the line of the ball, so towards off stump. So these are things, you are making it difficult for yourself to square cut the ball. In the meantime, the 15th over has ended.
And scoring on, that's 15 overs gone and 103 for 3 wickets. Satendra Prajapati, Shikhar Mohan and Aditya Singh have been sent back to the dugout. Ariman Sen and Pankaj Kumar are still in the middle, have started to look good, both batsmen. And if these two stay on the crease, I think they should be able to get somewhere around 140.
They are already going at almost 7 runs per over. 15 overs gone, 103. So had they scored 105, it would have been 7 runs per over. So 140 should not be a difficult task. In fact, I want them to score something between 160 and 70.
Sure, they should do that, but depends on how they bat from here. Just 5 overs remaining. And Ishtikhar Ahmed Khan, it's not easy to score on this bowler. not easy because the kind of bowling he has is very impressive and very skillful. He knows which batsman can be dismissed how. So he's got that good experience and a very integral part of Dumka Daredevils. Coming down the wicket and hitting the ball off for a shot there, and that's a six.
Beautiful shot, just over the head of long off, stepping down, hitting down the ground for six over the long off's head.
He won't be spared today by the skipper Pankaj Kumar, and on a roll today the skipper, and this is what we wanted to see of him in the past matches, but unfortunately we haven't seen this side of Pankaj Kumar. And last match, and he's on a roll today. Pulled it, and that should be a 6 or a 4 we need to. That's a 6 again.
A lovely shot again. Pankaj is back in form. He has scored 50, completed his 50 in only 27 balls. This is a very important partnership when wicket fell earlier on. These two have held the innings together, going merrily. 50 of 27 balls, hitting 6 sixes. A very good going for Pankaj. And here's the card. Oh, very lucky, the ball hitting his body. Oh. We'll have to wait and see after 2 sixes.
Yeah.
It is now 115 is the score. Look at this last ball getting on the body of the batsman, and there was a throw, but not before. One leg by taken. Oh, on the offside, lofted. No, the fielder running from deepish position at extra cover could not get near the ball. The ball drops before him, and the batsmen were through for a run. Look at it. Trying to hit it over extra cover, over cover for 6, but could not get it over the boundary, but nevertheless he was able to take a run. So Pankaj is on the strike, batting on 50 now, 28 balls. That ball shot, square cut, very hard, but the fielder at deep point was able to stop the ball from crossing over. Only a single resulted. So off 29 balls, Pankaj is there on 51, doing a great job for Ranchi.
15 runs already coming off this over, 1 ball to spare, and Ishtikhar Ahmed Khan, very expensive today. No bowler has been spared actually, and a single will come off the last ball. So 119 after 16 overs. Another 4, and that's a half century for the skipper, Pankaj Kumar. What an innings this has been from him. And Ariman Sen and Arjit Singh managed to get 36 in the third wicket partnership, and Pankaj Kumar and Ariman Sen looking good there with 75 runs in the fourth wicket partnership. And the skipper is now just showing his capability of how he can just go ahead and hit those big runs. And skipper is on a roll today, and this is what we wanted to see of him for so long. But finally, in the last match, we get to see some of his shots.
We are still to know the outcome of the match. One has to wait and see. But at long last, Pankaj is able to show his class. This one has been hit. Oh, 4 runs between 2 fielders on the onside. One running to his right from wide-ish mid-on or long-on, and one from the extra cover. Between them, he hit it for 4 runs, 1 drop out of the road. So 4 runs to Aryaman this time, and that ball goes high in the sky. Let me see, that has been taken. So, the wicket is down. Look at it, trying to play it on the offside. The ball going high in the sky. From long off, the fielder ran quickly, was under the ball, and took that catch. Quite Aryaman is caught on a Bolson 41. So the fourth wicket goes down.
Not a good time for this wicket to go down for Ranchi Raiders. We still have Pankaj Kumar, but he needs somebody to back from the other end as well. He alone cannot go ahead and do anything for the team. Prem Kumar has come in to replace Aryaman Sen.
Aryaman, right from the beginning of the innings, he was holding the innings together and allowed Pankaj to go for his shots. But this time, Aryaman wanted to hit out and he got out, giving a high catch to long on. So the new man in, look at that stroke. It went high, and that ball has been gently placed to the short-haired man for a single. 1, 2, 3, and now it is 1, 2, 4 for 4. We are in the 17th over, 2 balls remaining.
That's the catch. Dismissing. That's the skipper, Arnav Sinha, taking that catch, dismissing Aryaman Sen. And what a time it was to dismiss Aryaman Sen. Started looking good there in the middle. There's a fielder there. Chance of a run out? No, successfully completed that single. So 6 runs coming off this over. 1 ball to spare. 125 on the board already. Good batting from Ranchi Raiders so far, especially the skipper, Pankaj Kumar. Drives it, and for a 4. Beautifully timed shot that was from the skipper, Pankaj Kumar. He's doing really well today. And I think it should be 11 runs. After that 4 from this over. What a brilliant shot that was. How beautifully he timed that shot. This is what was needed. And Pankaj Kumar doing it very well for his team. Commendable. After 17 overs, it's 129 for the loss of 4 wickets. Aryaman Sen was looking really good, dismissed for 41. And Pankaj Kumar still on the crease. 32 balls. What do you want to say about this young man, Pankaj Kumar?
Brilliant batting today by Pankaj Kumar, being the skipper of the team. He is leading from the front. We do not just know the outcome of this match, but one have to say that he has shown his mettle in this last league match, a very, very important match for Ranchi.
10 runs came off the last over and a very important wicket of Aryaman Sen. But I think this is one of the best performances of Ranchi so far in the tournament, especially in the batting side. And this kind of performance would be needed. And that's in the air. Will that be taken? Conveniently taken. Prem Kumar will walk back to the dugout. And Supriya Chakrabarti dismissing Prem Kumar in his 3rd over.
So a high catch, look at this. Trying to clear the boundary on the offside towards the long off. The ball was held quite inside. The Prem Kumar goes back, caught on it, ball Supriya for 1. But last couple of overs, we want to have to, the new man is Ronnie Kumar. 9 innings so far, 128 runs, average of 16, a strike rate of 87. What one wants to see that he got to stay there and give Pankaj, the skipper, the stand so much needed.
Just 3 overs remaining so far for the innings, and the maximum of runs that you can get are these 3 overs in the innings, because this is the chance for you to score maximum runs. 130 has already come up for Ranchi, but that's the last wicket. There was a convenient catch. There was Supriyo Chakrabarti dismissing Prem Kumar, and Roni taking that convenient catch. So Roni Kumar is the new batsman.
What we saw in the replay, the fielder was paddling back with his eye on the ball that has gone through him. So Ronnie has to stay there and give support, take a single, give the strike to Pankaj. He's well set. He's the skipper of the inning, your team. So the batsman at the other end, the batsman end right now should do better to give your skipper the strike and see how many he can get for your team. 130 on the board for 5 wickets. 15 balls remaining, and it is bowled. Throwing the bat nowhere near the line of the ball, trying to hit it on the offside, and he was clean bowled. But this is not needed.
I was getting an indication, just an intuition of that I saw it coming in the last ball itself, when there was a convenient catch by the wicketkeeper, and Roni Kumar is walking back for a duck. And in this ball, just couldn't save himself from that hold.
It's a simple principle. You're watching that the batsman at the other end is the captain of the team. He's batting brilliantly. What is the need of going for that wild stroke? You just play short of a fielder and get a quick run to give the strike to your captain. Let him do. He's set. He can hit the ball really hard and high. And over the fielder said that the new man in is Vivekanand Tiwari. He has played 9 innings of 82 runs, average of 1171, but the most important thing, his striking rate is 134. So he can hit big. And that one, he did the correct thing. Of course, he was late in doing so, in playing it in front of him. 136 for 6 after 17.5 overs. That's the last wicket. Ball somewhere, bat somewhere, you're swinging it on the onside and getting bowled.
So 2 wickets coming off in Supriyo Chakrabarti's over, and just 1 run. So in the last overs, if you don't go on to score runs, you will not get to a total that you desire of 160, 170. 18 overs gone, it's 131 on the board for the loss of 6 wickets. Sonu Kumar Singh, Roni Singh, Ishtikhar Ahmed Khan, 1 wicket each, and Supriyo Chakrabarti 2 wickets in that last over coming off his spell. And just now we just lost the batsman, sending him back to the crease at 130 runs. That was the last ball of the wicket, the 6th wicket falling off from Ranchi Raiders. And Arnab Sinha will bring Saurabh Shekhar back into attack for his last over. So no wickets so far for him, but a very good economy rate of 3.67. So just 2 runs and 2 wickets coming off that last over. Commendable bowling from Supriyo Chakrabarti. One of the good bowlers in the tournament. Dumka must be lucky to have a bowler like Supriyo Chakrabarti. That would be down the ground and for a 4 there.
Good if you can hit the ball for 4 runs, or else it is better to just give the strike to your skipper who can hit some lofted shot. Vivekanand, he's on 5. He hit the ball over the head of the bowler bowler for 4. If you can't hit those hits, big hits, you give the strike to your skipper to do the rest.
These are much needed runs coming at the right time for Ranchi Raiders. Anything over 150 will be good on this pitch.
All depends on how the opponent start their innings. That was short, outside the off stump, rising. Pankaj couldn't do anything about it.
But why I said this, because we haven't seen any team chasing down 140 so far. There hasn't been any team that could be able to score that kind of a score. So that is why, looking at the behavior from the past matches, I said so. But yes, anything can happen in the second innings, because if the ball starts coming on to the bat, and if it's easy to bat on and they don't go on to lose wickets, they should be able to get it. Straight to the wicket keeper. Vivekanand Tiwari, you cannot waste any balls in this over.
So important that you give the strike to your captain who is at this other end. Only you are able to swing your bat, not getting bat onto ball. It is important to get the bat onto ball to go for a single. You are eating away those important balls. No runs are scored of the 2 balls, last 2 balls. Vivekanand. And hitting high, I think, just dropped inside the boundary line. 2 runs taken. So 137 of 18.4 overs. The ball was in the air for a long time, but nobody could reach there. The fielder from deeper position ran quickly. 2 runs resulted, taking the score to 137. Next ball has been chopped down, and this time 1 run taken, but you have given your captain to play 1 ball in this over. So Pankaj should and must be trying to get a single of the last ball to take the strike in the next over.
Last ball of the 19th over, and Pankaj Kumar will take that strike. So 7 runs have come off this over so far, not sufficient to go for another shot, and that's what I was just talking about. Look at that shot, how brilliantly he timed it.
Yeah, he stepped down the wicket, hitting it very powerfully past the deep mid-wicket boundary for 4. Look at this stroke, very good stroke. He is a class above the rest of the batsmen. It seems the way he is batting today, 142 for 6 after 19 overs. Pankaj batting on 61 of 34 balls. And one would love to see Pankaj back on strike, though he is now stranded at the non-striker's end. All depends on the batsman now on a strike, Vivekanand. Can he give the strike back to his captain? Fielder standing right on the boundary at long on. Or he plays it gently down towards the deep mid-wicket. In fact, he has been able to hit it for...
He is a hard hitter of the ball, Vivekanand Tiwari. He has a very good strike rate. That's the 4 coming off the very first ball of the last over. Fabulous.
So making amends for not giving the strike to your captain, you got a 4. It is okay. If you can hit the ball for 4...
Very well said that. And he wants to take the strike on the next ball as well. And look at this man, 61 of just 34. That's a brilliant performance, man of the match performance today from my side.
Oh, that's a whisker of a chance of run out, and had the ball hit the stumps, Pankaj would have been out, but luckily the ball just passed the leg stump, and the batsman ran across for
Everything
a single.
is in favor of Ranchi today. They have missed the stumps by whiskers, like so many chances of run out and just one successful. That was of Shikhar Mohan.
Most importantly, Pankaj would have been out had the ball hit the wicket. So Pankaj is still there, 61. 19.2 is gone. Hit hard, couldn't connect through to wicketkeeper. It's a no ball, a free hit coming up. Here's a chance to make amends. So one more run added. Look, free hit coming in the last over. And Pankaj is on a strike. He has to throw the bat and he has to hit it. There's no chance of getting out on a free hit. One run has already been scored.
He should get a 6 of this one. It's a very good chance.
It is difficult only to say. And that has been hit hard, high over long offside, and it's a 6. Very good shot.
I should have wished for something else. I could have got it. I
So
just wished for a 6 for him.
67, Pankaj of 36 balls, and now 154 for 6. It is, I think, at par what the team batting first would like to have. So we can have some, still 4 balls remaining.
They should be happy with
3 balls remaining.
this score. I think they should be happy with this score.
Pankaj in a strike, 67 of 36 balls. Next ball, swung round. No. Right thing by the non-striker. Pankaj coming down the wicket to hit it on the onside of the wicket. The ball keeping low through to wicket-keeper. No run results. Now
12 runs have already come off this over so far, including that no ball and the free hit. And 2 more balls to go. He's just not able to connect it. It's played down the ground and then there. 2 runs.
Oh, very well taken. The ball was not fielded cleanly at long off, and that gave that extra moment for the batsman to run through for the second run.
They have been good between the wickets, especially Pankaj Kumar.
He knows they have to win this match to be in a position to qualify, or else they will be out of the race.
And I'm happy to see how the captain is taking everything on himself. And the alone man who's performed brilliantly today, 69 of just 38. And he goes for another one there. And that's for a 6.
Over the head of the long onside for 6. The fielder there jumped high, valiantly willing to take this catch. Oh. 20 overs gone, 162. Look at the last ball, hitting high over mid-on, and the fielder trying to jump high and stop it from going over the ball. But it went over him for 6 runs. Very important 6 runs coming at the last. So players are going back to the dressing rooms.
And what a batting. And they will be really happy. Look at the delighted faces in the Ranchi dugout, because they know this is a score they can easily defend. It's not a low score, it's a really good score on this pitch.
It is a good score, but you cannot say that it's a winning score. Everything can happen.
But we hope that Ranchi wins today. It's a do or die for them.
Since you are a man from Ranchi.
I am from Ranchi. I want Ranchi to at least play the playoffs.
Anyway.
So 20 overs, 162 for 6. That's what Ranchi has been able to put up on the board. A very good innings by skipper Pankaj Kumar. What an innings this man has played today. 75 of just 39 balls, commendable. And Aryaman, the second top scorer, 41 of 46. He batted beautifully and gave all his support to Pankaj Kumar before getting dismissed. And no other substantial scores so far. Aditya Singh 18 of 21. That's the highest three scores, the batting scores, and this is the bowling card. Sonu Kumar Singh, Ronit Singh and Ishtikhar Ahmed Khan, 1 wicket each, and 2 wickets for Supriya Chakrabarti, giving away 34 runs. So expensive, all bowlers have been expensive today. 20 overs, 162 for 6, and the first wicket, 2 wickets fell really early at 2 and 8 runs, and then the skipper stabilized the innings with Aryaman Sen, and just 6 wickets, losing out 6 wickets in the innings. And this is the target that Dumka will now need to chase down in 120 balls. 163 runs in 120 balls would be needed for Dumka to win this match. Please catch us back. Please join us back for the second innings of the match, and we'll see you shortly after the break.